kick. Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the kickoff of week 8 of the Totally Normal Football League, and we have a huge game here for you here in Hamilton as the Toronto Trash Pandas look to continue their Cinderella season, but not if the Hamilton Rollers have any say about it, as Jeff Forshot takes the first snap of the game with Garrett Rinser beside him. Looking for a long shot, tries to get it to August half price, but it's batted away. So the Rollers, no big changes for this game. If my notes are correct, they're going to continue their winning ways with their all-killer, no-filler playbook. Forshot once again, same formation on 2nd and 10. After the incomplete to August half price, they're at their 22. It's a throw to Camilo Pailoni, and it's intercepted! That's Michael Hotz intercepting on the second play of the game. Michael Hotz coming off of a league record 4-interception game. And if he is on this pace already, holy moly, is the current frontrunner for the Defensive Player of the Year going to have a game. Trash Pandas ball at their 46-yard line. Two tight ends, Ricky Bonbon handoff on the left side. It goes for 15, make it 19 yards. And the Trash Pandas seemingly with plot armor here early in the first quarter. Ricky Bonbon barreling forward all the way to the Rollers. What is that? The 37-yard line. Oh my god. Doug Gongshow, the leader of the gang ever since Elijah Fitztupper was shelved. Bonbon running straight in for a tackle for loss. And that's Brandon Legstrong bringing down the Season 1 MVP. All eyes on... You can bet that front seven of the Rollers are going to have all of their eyes on Ricky Bonbon, as Gongshow is in the shotgun for 2nd and 12. Gongshow, quick pass to the slant, and number 11, Andy Codplayer, leans back into, that looked like Gerald Skygrave, and he gets it past the 25. And Doug Gongshow has been the story of the league. Traded from the Janitors to the Trash Pandas, benching Elijah Fitztupper. Gongshow has excelled under center and has almost single-handedly turned the Trash Pandas season around. Ricky Bonbon shakes a tackle, gets a 7-yard run brought down by Walter Kiteflyer. And Bonbon, despite the one major tackle for loss, which wasn't necessarily his fault, it was a terrible block on that play, but Bonbon, 3 runs, and looking at rare form here. Samuel Norris brought in now. Free agent signing to replace the hole left from the Jim Rat trade, and he's going to get a handoff on a counter run. No one in front, huge blocks, gets it to the 5. And while Samuel Norris had a very shaky game in his first appearance, he had reasonable numbers 2 weeks ago, and it looks like any of the kinks that there were seemed ironed out, as we're now in tickling distance of the goal line. Gongshow and co at the 5. It's an outside pitch to Norris, but he's tackled for a big loss as the Trash Pandas find themselves back at the 10, nearly the 11. Second and goal for Gongshow. Carl Kotrack and Samuel Norris out back. Meet four-man, who's excelled at tight end on the move. It's a fullback handoff. They're going to get 4 yards out of it. Not quite at the 5, but this will be 3rd down for the Trash Pandas. And Jeff Forshot, perhaps not fully warmed up or really respecting how good this Trash Pandas secondary is, immediately throwing an interception on the second play of the game, has led the Trash Pandas to march all the way to their 6-yard line, but a stand here will stop them to a field goal. Gongshow in the pocket, looking for someone open, throws it to Andy Codplayer on the comeback, but he's out of bounds. The throw a little bit too powerful and too high to try and get it over the defender, and this Hamilton home crowd breathing a small sigh of relief, but Tim Bencher out to kick The 24-yard field goal attempt. An easy chip shot here for the veteran kicker, and it's good. The Trash Pandas go up 3. So not quite the full statement that the Trash Pandas intended to make, getting the Michael Hotz interception. Unfortunately, weren't able to capitalize the short field into a touchdown, but they'll take the 3 points. We'll see if Jeff Forshaw and the Rollers have made some small adjustments, and perhaps we may not see too many throws to Camilo Piloni after that one. Gary Goodlord about 2-3 yards into his end zone to receive this kick. He's at the 20. A lot of down Trash Pandas in front of him, but he's tackled at the 30. Jeff Forshaw's pretty good quarterback, not top of the league, definitely not the bottom of the league either. He has had a wonderful season connecting to a lot of his receiving core. Of course, Booker Trayton Jr. among them here is half price on the play action. Nobody in the pocket. Booker Trayton Jr. wide open, but he runs out of bounds. He had an amazing quarter route. Nobody was covering him. But now the Trash Pandas are going to use one of their challenge flags early in this half, and they're going to try and say that was not a Booker Trayton Jr. catch, and perhaps the left foot never touched the ground. Yeah, that doesn't look like a legal catch. Booker Trayton Jr., this one might be coming back. And man, if that is called back, that is a... Yeah, the play is reversed. The catch was made out of bounds. Both feet were not in bounds. They had not touched the ground before stepping on the white paint. And that is hopefully going to be a wake-up call for the Trash Pandas. You cannot let Booker Trayton Jr. get open, because that will be 6 points. It's a quick throw, and Mel Poopsie jumps high to protect against Khalid swim lanes. Not an interception, bats it down to the ground, and that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Rollers. The Rollers still at their own 30. Booker Trayton Jr. and Torrey Blanchard. Play action pass in trouble. And that's going to count as an incomplete pass. But I think that was number 92, Davey Hopper, making it to the quarterback. No doubt the Rollers were looking to throw that sucker deep. The Trash Pandas gave them no time to develop any streak routes. Dash Euler now to punt from the 30. One of the best punters in the league. A straight line drive to Chip Cord Ripper waiting at the 22, and he is quickly brought down. Corey Blanchard with the tackle. And now the Trash Pandas forcing the 3 and out, keeping their challenge flag even. And now it's Doug Gongshow back under center. They're at the 26-yard line. Gongshow stepping back to throw. Lots of time in the pocket. Throws it deep to Andy Cod player. No one in front of him at the 10. Touchdown, Trash Pandas. And Jeremy Owl desperately trying to catch up in time, realizing the big hole that they left for the veteran Trash Panda star. Moved from tight end to wide receiver a couple of weeks ago. Immediately makes an impact, and it's Trash Pandas 9 now here in Hamilton. Tim Bencher with a second kick of the game. This time it's an extra point, and it's good, and the Trash Pandas up 10-0 here very early in the first. An interception on the second play of the drive, followed by a 3 and out. The Trash Pandas defense has been lights out in their 2 appearances so far this game. The Hamilton Rollers desperately trying to get something going here in the third, looking for any answers out of this sudden powerhouse that's only really emerged in the last couple weeks. The Trash Pandas in their last 4 games, 3 and 1. And this is coming from a team that had a 6-game losing streak, if you include the 3 preseason games going into this season, as Gary Goodlord makes it to the 25. Now here's the issue with an all-killer, no-filler playbook that the Rollers are running. They don't have really a lot of ways to color outside of the lines here. Booker Trayton Jr. with the counter run. Makes it to the 30. Missed tackle, but tackled from behind by Michael Hotz. And Trayton Jr. getting about 8 or 9 yards on that counter run. Great work there, working the outside. And perhaps we're going to see the Rollers dip towards the running side as the ball is spotted at the 33. So that would be an 8-yard run for Trayton Jr. 2nd and 2 here. Garrett Rinser, but Forshot's going to throw it to the flat. Booker Trayton Jr. somehow makes the catch over giant safety Terry Shutcrunch. The margin of error on that throw was razor thin to get it over Shutcrunch, but into the hands of tiny Booker Trayton Jr. without him stepping out of bounds. That's good for a first down as the Rollers move up almost to the 40. Garrett Rinser getting a first down almost to the 50 through a dive play. Perhaps a blast. And Jeff Forshot, the throw hasn't been working. The running game has got them midfield, their best field position of the game so far. Forshot with just Rinser behind him, no tight ends, and it's going to be a Rinser handoff, going to be going for 4 yards. So the Trash Pandas showing a tiny vulnerability to the run. You know, the best way to protect yourself against a cornerback who's very interception prone, a ball hawk, if you will. But Forshot's going to throw it here. Camilo Piloni picks it up in the tight coverage. That was Stephen Benchward II playing dime back, and what a well-placed shot there by Jeff Forshot to get to the window that Camilo Piloni can make a play on the ball, and just like that, we are past the Trash Pandas 10 here at the end of the first quarter. The Trash Pandas leading the home crowd 10-0, but the Rollers are in sniffing distance of that end zone. Half Price and Rinser behind Forshot for this tight formation. Trash Pandas stacking up the box in response. And Rinser tries to run on the inside, but can't quite get anything going. I'm not sure if he was able to get past the 10-yard line or not. And of course, it's going to be very hard to get runs through the middle, especially on these tight defensive formations that the Trash Pandas are running. You have oh, here we go. Oh my God! Touchdown, Rollers! Darius Peppershaker stepping in for Garrett Rinser on the off-tackle run. He picks up some amazing blocks, makes Mel Poopsie miss, and falls into the end zone. And Hamilton has something to cheer about finally in this game. 9-yard touchdown run. Kyle Borger with the kick. And it is good, and the Rollers shrink the deficit to 3 points. 10-7 now here in Hamilton. Now, all the media attention has been absorbed by the Trash Pandas, saying that they need a win here to keep controlling their own destiny as they look for a postseason spot. But the pressure is similarly on the Rollers, while they are sitting good at a 4-2 record, showing that they can squarely beat the Kingston Gators. If they can continue a winning stretch here at the second half of the season, this Chip Cord Ripper gets tackled down at the 20 to start the Trash Pandas' next drive. If they can keep the momentum going, they can 100% secure, perhaps even clinch that playoff spot in the Over Here division and take it to the Kingston Gators once more to make it to the Normal Bowl. But they'll need to stop Doug Gongshow and the Trash Pandas to make that happen. Gongshow hands it off to Ricky Bonbon. Can't quite get the blocks established as Walter Kiteflyer stops Ricky Bonbon for no gain. Second and 10 still at the 21. Doug Gongshow in the shotgun next to Ricky Bonbon, but he's audibled. Bonbon, that is. So it's going to be an empty formation, and Gongsho can't get off the throw in time. That's number 90, Drew Badford, the veteran defensive ends, makes the sack happen. A 6-yard sack pushes the Trash Pandas to a 3rd and 16 at their own 15, and Gongsho has some work to do here to get out of this hole. Gongsho in the pocket, looking open, tries to get it, gets it to Meat Foreman for a big first down, making it almost to the 40-yard line. And there's been 3 players on this team who have gone above and beyond for the Trash Pandas. Not only, of course, Doug Gongsho playing a great quarterback outing, but you have Chip Cordripper, you have Andy Codplayer, and Meat Foreman has been the big surprise for the Trash Pandas, filling that number 1 tight end role left by Andy Codplayer. He's been fantastic playing on the edge of the offensive line as Doug Gongsho throws it, gets it to Cordripper. He's got separation at the 10, and that's a 2nd passing touchdown for Doug Gongsho. Andy Codplayer had one earlier, and now in the 2nd quarter, Doug Gongsho throws a meteor to Chip Cordripper, who gets himself another touchdown on the season. 171 yards already here in Hamilton for Gongsho, and the Trash Pandas pouring on. Insanity here. 62-yard touchdown pass, a very tight window to make that catch happen, but Cordripper with the over-the-shoulder gets it in. Tim Bencher with a 2nd extra point kick of the game, and the Trash Pandas up their lead to 17-7 here in Hamilton. And the Rollers, who everyone thought was going to be a dominant force in this game today, they utterly eviscerated the Gators 2 weeks ago, giving them their first loss of the season. And now the Rollers are now on the other end of the shotgun, so to speak, as the Trash Pandas are really tearing into their garbage. Tim Bencher, thunderous kick. Gary Goodlord at his goal line to receive the kick. Block is no, oh man. Michael Hotz on special teams there, tackling Gary Goodlord incredibly quickly. And that's only going to be a 19-yard return for the Rollers. 1st and 10, 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the first half. 4 shot in the shotgun beside Garrett Rinser. And everyone knows what this means. It's time to put 3 people on Booker Trayton Jr. because he's going for the stars. It's a very quick pass, and Booker Trayton Jr. no one in front. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And touchdown. And even when the book is out, it's still an amazing read. Booker Trayton Jr. adds to his touchdown total as the Hamilton Rollers go to 13. I promised everybody a big, wild shootout here to open up Week 8 of the TNFL season as Kyle Borger kicks his second extra point, And that's a big 81-yard reception for Booker Trayton Jr. He is going to be a key player for the Rollers in this matchup. Now the deficit has once again been reduced by 3, or has been reduced to 3. The Rollers trailing 14-17. And the over here division playoff picture is going to be completely shaped by this game. Cordripper receives it at the 2. He's making it to the 20, swarmed by Rollers just past the 20. We'll see where the refs spot this. The reason this game means so much is that your record, win-loss record, not only does your divisional win-loss record mean a lot in tiebreakers, but your record against who you're tied with also means a lot, as Ricky Bonbon receives the off-tackle throw for about 3 yards. Because you only play 2 games against your divisional rival, if you're 2-0 against them, if the Rollers pick up the win here, they will be 2-0 against the Trash Pandas. That makes the Trash Pandas' life incredibly more difficult trying to get to the postseason, but if they split their series here, do the Trash Pandas, They'll have a much easier time. Quick throw to the flat, batted away by Braden Cringe. And here's even more of a tidbit. If I'm a betting man, I would not put money on this happening. But if the Trash Pandas beat the Rollers by more than 26 points, that means you go all the way to the point differential tiebreaker, and the Trash Pandas would take number 2 in the division for that playoff spot. However, with both teams able to score touchdowns at a moment's notice, I don't think the margin will be that big. Oh, trying to go to COD player, but Gerald Skygrave, well defended there, jumps in front of the ball, intended for the veteran receiver, and that's going to be a 4th down for the Trash Pandas. Oliver Spicy Brand to punt. And that's the first non-scoring drive for the Trash Pandas this game. Gary Goodlord trying to put the moves on the tacklers, but he's swarmed down, struggling to make it to the Rollers' 40-yard line. The ball will be spotted at the 39. And Hamilton has the chance to go ahead, or at the very least tie it on this drive. Corey Blanchard and Booker Trayton Jr. behind. Play action, pass it. Camilo Pailoni gets past the tight coverage of Michael Hotz, and that's going to bring it to almost the 40-yard line. Now, Michael Hotz was busy pursuing. He wasn't anticipating such a quick throw from Jeff Forshaw. If that pass was a little bit later, perhaps Hotz might have made a play on the ball, and we've already seen him get 1 interception this game. That's not a side of the field we're going to see him much. Booker Trayton Jr. trying to run to the outside, but gets caught up in one of his own blockers. And Robert Klungo, the right tackle, appears to have injured his leg on the play. Klungo, a fantastic tackle for the Rollers so far this season, has been pivotal to those outside blocks that they've been trying to establish for Booker Trayton Jr. Of course, the credo for the Rollers, run on the outside with Booker, run on the inside with Garrett Rinser. As Jeff Forshaw throws it almost to the opponent's 40, tries to get it to a double-covered Camilo Pailoni, but Mel Poopsie batting the ball away. He's helped there by Terry Shutcrunch. So Robert Congo just pulled a hamstring. He will return after very short rehab. In the meantime, his space will be filled by Jonas Schnitzkowski. Quick pass. Intercepted Michael Hotz with a second interception intended for Camilo Pailoni, but he looks quickly this time, and the quick pass won't get by the Hotz hands of Michael Hotz. His second interception of the game, and he is on pace to either tie or exceed his record of 4 set 2 weeks ago. The ball's going the other way at the 42-yard line of the Trash Pandas. Doug Gongshow once again out with his insane offense. Meet 4-man on the move as the Rollers shift their coverage. Gongshow, lots of time in the pocket, tries to throw it to a crossing route, but something gets tripped up with the receiver, and trying to make a play on the ball in the middle of the field was Carter Amenbreak, the nickelback. He was trying to throw it early to a window. The receiver was nowhere in the area, and that was almost a free interception for Amenbreak, but unable to get the reception. 2nd and 10 now for the Trash Pandas. It's going to be a play action. Throws it deep for COD player at the 20. Landon Chuff Puff in pursuit, but he can't get to him. Touchdown Trash Pandas. Their 3rd touchdown of the game, and the 2nd for COD player as the Trash Pandas go to 23 points. And the Michael Hotz interception leads to another scoring drive. This time, it's a COD player touchdown. That's 3 now for the Trash Pandas. As the extra point is kicked, the Trash Pandas go to 24, leading the Hamilton Rollers, who are at 17. Or 14, excuse me. A 58-yard touchdown. Holy moly. And Jeremy Au and Landon Chuffpuff, the 2 safeties back there playing deep for the Hamilton Rollers, they are incredibly fast. The issue is, COD player and Cord Ripper is equally fast, so the moment that you've made a mistake and let them get separation, there's almost nothing you can do. Tim Bencher, thunderous kick, once again. Gary Goodlord, about a yard into his goal line, makes the return, gets it to the 20. He's got blocks, but he's got moves, getting it past the 30. Getting about 15 yards more than he honestly really should have. He got a very fortunate missed tackle there by a Trash Panda. And the ball will be spotted at the 32. A great return there from Gary Goodlord. Creighton Jr. and Garrett Rinser behind. Oh my god! Oh, it's a scary thing, but Booker Creighton Jr. blasting off! He makes it past the 40. Okay. The Stanley Steak Sauce Blitz is a scary sight indeed. If Jeff Forshot was even a quarter second slow on that handoff, he was going to eat turf. But Booker Creighton Jr. was out of there, running out of the pressure and getting a huge gain as he once again tries to barrel up the middle, only getting about 3 yards on that handoff. And Stanley Steak Sauce has been a huge part of this Trash Pandas defense as we hit the 2-minute warning in the first half. Of course, while the Trash Pandas lost their second week of game, everyone was introduced to just how much of a playmaker he is on defense. The only score that week was a Steak Sauce pick 6 as Jeff Forshot stands in the shotgun at the Trash Pandas 36-yard line. Lots of time in the pocket, throws it deep for Khalid Swim Lanes, double covered. It's a oil slick mess down there. Bounces off the hands of Swim Lanes. Bit of a mosh pit, perhaps. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Forshot in the shotgun. Rinser at his side. Khalid Swim Lanes on the move. Mel Poopsie covering him in man coverage. Throws it to Booker. Booker catches it over the shoulder. Gets it to the 1-yard line. Tackled down by Kyle Katam playing dime back. And now Jeff Forshot continues to stay in the shotgun at the 2-yard line. The Trash Pandas stacking up the box. Forshot looking to throw it. In trouble as number 92 makes the sack. Davey Hopper, his first official sack of the game. He almost got 2 now. As Forshot continues to stay in the shotgun at the 11-yard line. Looking for somebody open. Tries to get it to August Half Price, but it's tipped away. Ezekiel Paring's way as well as Seamus McNinja on the coverage. And now that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. 11 yards to pay dirt as Garrett Rinser and Corey Blanchard. Going to be a play action pass to the corner, but it's out of bounds. Trying to get it to a flat route to Corey Blanchard, but unfortunately, the throw not executed well, and the Rollers will have to settle for a field goal here. A field goal is acceptable. This brings it back to a 1-score game. And the kick is good. The Rollers go to 17. As the Trash Pandas lead by 7, 24-17 here in Hamilton. And we thought the Trash Pandas were going to be the plucky underdogs in this matchup, but the Hamilton Rollers now seemingly the underdogs in this fight as the Trash Pandas look dominant on all sides of the ball. The Rollers also looking good, but this really feels like it's going to come down to the last possession of the game. Chip Cord Ripper catches the kick by Kyle Borger at the goal line. He has a great return going, almost makes it to the 35. A minute and 11 seconds remaining in the half for the Trash Pandas to open up their lead even further going into halftime. Gong Show in the shotgun next to Samuel Norris. Lots of time in the pocket. The Rollers only send 3. On the crossing route is number 12, William Cindermuffin. And that was an incredibly tight throw because Jeremy Au was right there. In fact, I think Cindermuffin was actively running into Jeremy Au as the Trash Pandas take their first timeout of the game. Trash Pandas with 2 timeouts remaining. They're at their 46-yard line. Gong Show in the shotgun. Ricky Bonbon audible to the line, so it's just him back there. Quick throw on the Bonbon comeback is going to get it over the 50-yard line. Trash Pandas use their 2nd timeout. The ball will be placed exactly on the 50-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Trash Pandas. And the Rollers need a stop here to rein in this game. Gong Show to throw. Tries to get it to Cord Ripper, but overthrown slightly. Good coverage there by Nate Arnett. This Rollers crowd getting behind their team. 54 seconds left on a 3rd down. This is huge for the Rollers. Gong Show once again in the shotgun. Bonbon to his side. Gong Show sends a receiver in motion, throws to the flat, but Andy Codplayer not in a position to make a play on the ball. 4th down, Trash Pandas. Throw to the flat. He could have, had he been able to make a play on the ball, he could have easily turned up field for a 1st down, perhaps run out of bounds to stop the clock. But just overthrown by Gong Show, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oliver Spicy Brand punting from the 50. He's going to opt for a straight down shot, trying to backspin it. Lands at the 50. What a coffin! That's going to be placed at the 2. The ball bouncing almost a perfect 90 degrees to the right out of bounds at around the 5-yard line. Bounces further to the 2 out of bounds. Amazing kick there by Spicy Brand. And now the Rollers, with 43 seconds left, need to find a way out of their end zone. They're going to give it to Garrett Rinser, who gets it past the 5. So breathing room offered there by the run. But the clock continues to tick down. The Rollers still with all 3 of their timeouts. 30 seconds and counting. Tick, tick, tick. They're going to rely on Booker here, no doubt. Or are they going to concede the half? What is the AI doing? They need to make at least one play here. Are they perhaps confident they can score a touchdown with this one play? Or are they worried about potentially making an overzealous interception? They'll need to snap it here. They do. Yeah, they'll just run it to Rinser and they'll run out the clock on this half. And they'll try it again. This is a very ill-advised move, honestly, because the Trash Pandas will get possession of the ball at halftime here. As we do reach halftime, the Toronto Trash Pandas leading 7 points, 24-17. And Kyle Borger to kick off for the Trash Pandas. So while the Rollers made a must-stop at the end of the half, they'll need to make another one here to keep the game at 1 score. Cord Ripper catches it at the 4, gets amazing blocks. He'll make it to the 25 before being tackled down by Kyle Borger. The kicker. Wow. So the Trash Pandas looking to go up 2 scores at the beginning of the half. Gong Show sends number 81, that's Jesse Valley-Meal, on the way, trying to get a really delayed handoff out to Ricky Bonbon, but he gets tackled, perhaps for a loss by Walter Kiteflyer. Yes, it was for a 2-yard tackle for loss. Great play there by the Rollers, who definitely need to stop the Trash Pandas on this drive. Ricky Bonbon once again audible to the line. Gong Show in the shotgun by himself, in trouble, has to throw it. Tries to get it to Codplayer, but a great tackle there by Landon Chuff Puff. Breaks up the pass. And Codplayer, oh my god. It's players phasing into one another. Codplayer had a good crossing route there. But well played there by the strong safety. Doug Gong Show now 3rd and 12 in the shotgun. The same play, it looks like. In trouble. The Rollers send 6, but that leaves Meat Foreman open in the middle of the field in the vacuum left by the Blitzers. A great throw under pressure by Gong Show as the Rollers seemingly send the house at the quarterback, and Meat Foreman, with a 2nd reception of the day, gets the Trash Pandas out of the hole. First and 10, and just like that, we're at the 42-yard line of the Trash Pandas. Gong Show with Brett Smarts and Ricky Bonbon behind him. He's going to throw over the... trying to get it to Andy Codplayer, but a great play by Gerald Skygrave to bat the ball away. I'll make a correction. Carl Kotrack, not Brett Smarts. Carl Kotrack is now the starting fullback, wearing the 45 jersey. So it's going to be Carl Kotrack and Ricky Bonbon once again behind Doug Gong Show here at 2nd and 10. It's a play-action pass, throw it, double-covered chip cord ripper, but Hamilton is going to get struck with a defensive pass interference call on Landon Chuffpuff, and that's going to be first down, Toronto, as this crowd erupts in a chorus of boos at the decision. And the Trash Pandas all of a sudden going from comeback darlings to now roll your eyes. As it's another play action pass by Gong Show. In trouble, has to throw it early and nobody ready. Now the Trash Pandas are now turning into villains of their own as their success is a bit too sweet to taste. The Rollers down by 7. 2nd and 10. The Trash Pandas, after that defensive interference call, at the Rollers' 39, but that's going to be counted as an incomplete pass. A great blitz there by Braden Cringe. Gong Show's arm was deemed to be going forward. That's going to be a 3rd down, Trash Pandas. They are slightly out of range of Tim Bencher, although no doubt he'd love to try it from this range. 3rd and 10 for Gong Show as he's in the shotgun. Throws it to meet 4-man, but unfortunately has to make a big possession catch for the ball and only is going to be 6 yards short. And that might put the Trash Pandas in field goal range. This is going to be a long one. It's going to be about a 53-yarder for Tim Bencher. And this will bring it to a 2-score game. This is a long one, but Tim Bencher is as good a kicker as anyone in the league. It looks good, and it is good. The veteran kicks it through, and the Trash Pandas increase their lead to 10, as we are now 27-17 here in Hamilton. The Trash Pandas' playoff hopes on the line in this game. The Rollers, while sitting at 4-2, definitely need a win here to maintain their solid 2nd place spot in the division. Gary Goodlord at the goal line to return this kick. He's going down the middle at the 20, at the 30, at the 30, almost to the 35 before he's pushed over by Brian Burner. The ball will be spotted at the 34, and the Rollers need to strike back with a touchdown here. Again, even when your opponents see the Booker Trayton Jr. Hail Mary coming, there's almost nothing you can do about it. Perhaps they'll go for it here. Booker Trayton Jr. trying to get in front of Terry Shutcrunch, but Shutcrunch gets in front of Booker and breaks up the pass. Shutcrunch, the former outside linebacker, now turned strong safety, has thrived at his position, and that's the first big defensive play he's made this game, but he's made countless others so far in the Trash Panda season as he now goes up looking to blitz. Very good Lord in the pocket. A very short pass completed to Camila Piloni for about 3 yards. That's going to bring them past the 35. And they'll bring out a 3rd and 8 for the Rollers. The Rollers only 1 for 4 on 3rd downs this game. And Foreshot looking to go deep once again. The Trash Pandas send a blitz. Booker Trayton Jr. throwing a drag over the middle of the field in order to combat it. Gets it to the 40. Great play there by Booker and Jeff Foreshot. Lots of Trash Pandas coming at the quarterback there. And again, that center open space vacated because of the blitz. That is textbook how you counter the blitz. They've now made it to the Trash Pandas 45. It's a handoff to Garrett Rinser trying to stretch on a halfback stretch play. He's only going to get about a yard or so past the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it a yard as they are at the Trash Pandas 44. 4-shot in the shotgun. Trash Pandas sending a lot. Mel Poopsie defending the center post route intended for that looked like Khalid swim lanes. And the Trash Pandas have been blitzing out of their mind the past couple plays, as the Rollers now find themselves on a 3rd down, still at the Trash Pandas 44. 4-shot with Garrett Rinser beside him. Trash Pandas shifting their coverage. They send 4. It's a deep pass to Miles Gundark. What? Oh my God! Gundark jumped up for the pass. It was defended and batted backwards towards the goal line to an awaiting Khalid swim lanes, who picks it up, runs it into the end zone for one of the touchdowns of the season I've ever seen. And the Rollers, pending this extra Kyle Borger kick, reduce the deficit once again to 3. What a game here we have in Hamilton to kick off Week 8 of the Totally Normal Football League regular season. Wow! Miles Gundark, the big boy, jumping up, double covered. He almost makes a play for the ball, slips out of his hands, bounces forward into Khalid swim lanes, who picks it up for a touchdown. You can't make that up. We'll see you in the Season 2 highlight reel at the end of the season. Kyle Borger to kick it back to the Trash Pandas with a 3-point lead. Cord Ripper awaits at the 3-yard line. Cord Ripper gets it to the 20. He barely gets it past the 25 before being tackled down. Ball spotted at the 26. It's now Trash Pandas ball. So what do you do if you're the Trash Pandas here? Do you continue gunslinging for touchdowns, or do you burn clock here with 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the 3rd? Gong Show's going to throw it to Cord Ripper. He gets it over the coverage of Will Arnett, almost to the Rollers 40. And, well, I mean, you ask a question, you get an answer, and here we are at the other side of the field. Ball spotted at the Rollers 43. Andy Cod player on the move. 2 tight ends and Ricky Bonbon here for this formation. It's a handoff to a Bonbon counter run. Amazing blocks there by Cod player, who gets a double-double. And Bonbon will run for a 1st down. The pancake into the 2nd block for Cod player on that run. Or that's not a 1st down, sorry. That was only for 7 yards. I'm getting ahead of myself as the Trash Pandas find themselves at the 36-yard line of the Rollers. Gong Show in the shotgun. Gong Show stepping back, under trouble, has to throw it early, tries to get it to number 16, Brian Burner. But the pass had to be bulleted out under large pressure by the Rollers. That's going to bring up a 3rd down as this Rollers crowd is heavily into it. I believe we're in range. We might be out of range of Tim Bencher's field goal ability. 3rd and 3. No doubt they'll try to hand it off to Ricky Bonbon on the run here for 1st down. Nobody on the left side. 1st down, Trash Pandas, and then some as they run to the 25 of the Rollers. And Gordon Manaburn getting a pancake on that through the middle, as well as Meat Foreman getting a big pancake. This run blocking of the Trash Pandas, particularly on this drive, has been A+. A big reason they now find themselves at the 26-yard line of their opponents. Alex Norris now in on the counter run, but in like a bag of bricks is Brandon Legstrong through the middle of the field for the tackle for loss to break up the momentum. Second and 10 now. That's going to push back the Trash Pandas to the 26. 2nd and 10. Norris on the flat. Gong Show looking to throw. He's trying to get it to Cod player, but great work there by Jeremy Au. Atoning for his bad coverage earlier. Makes a great play on Andy Cod player to bat away the ball. 4th down for the Trash Pandas. Or 3rd down, sorry. I cannot count. I need someone beside me to help me count. Alex Norris beside Doug Gong Show in the shotgun. The Trash Pandas pump fake, but takes too long in the pocket, and Owen Cantwell, back from injury, gets a sack. Coming around the outside, Owen Cantwell missed a couple of games this season out with an injury. This is his first game back, and man, has Hamilton missed him. So Tim Bencher is going to kick another long field goal, a 52-yarder here for the veteran. His previous field goal was a bit longer than this, but he's just so good. He's so good. As the Trash Pandas increase their lead to 6. Trash Pandas 30, Hamilton Rollers 24. 48 seconds left in the third quarter. It's do or die for the Trash Pandas. As far as their postseason hopes go, and the Rollers look to continue their lock for the postseason with a victory. The Rollers looking for a sweep against their division rivals. Gary Goodlord to the 10, to the 20 on the return. And once again, Brian Berner tackles down Gary Goodlord. Ball spotted at the 26. A touchdown here will have the Rollers go ahead 1, which may be all they need in order to win this game. Again, I'll play action pass to Booker Trayton Jr. all the time in the pocket. Gets it to Miles Gundark past. Oh, did he? No, Miles Gundark wasn't able to complete the catch, and on top of that, he injured his elbow on the landing. He made a big catch there, or at least attempted a big catch. And that could be literally huge. No, the catch was complete. It's a 1st and 10 for the Rollers, but at what cost? As Jeff Forshot is in the shotgun beside Garrett Rinser. Gets it to the Booker Trayton Jr. drag route. He's going to be a yard short of a first down. Tackled down by Terry Shutcrunch. Shutcrunch bulldozing over the little guy. And that's going to end the third quarter of play. The Toronto Trash Pandas leading by 6 points, 30-24, as this home Hamilton crowd cheer loudly for this run. 2nd and inches, looking for a touchdown to get back control of the game. Forshot stepping back, throws it to the flat. It's complete to Camilo Filoni for a first down. He's going to be shy of the Trash Pandas' 35-yard line. Camilo Piloni running the out route. And Jamie Stonemeyer is asleep at the wheel. The veteran Trash Pandas defensive back caught a bit out of position on that defense. And Miles Gundark strained elbow, so good news there. We won't see him until late into this quarter. Oh my god, Forshot. Oh, a big blitz there by Austin Flarp. And the Trash Pandas, I think, sent 6 on that. And man, Forshot had no plan B on that play. 2nd and 10, so it's going to be an incomplete pass, not a sack. As they are at the 36 of the Trash Pandas. Forshot going back to throw. Prized to get it to Camilo Piloni on the comeback, but well defended there by Michael Hotz. So it's going to be a third down. 50% on third downs are the Rollers, but this is a bit of a long one as Forshot stands in the shotgun. It's a quick pass to a Khalid Swim Lane's post, but double covered. The pass, no good, batted away. And I think this is out of Kyle Borger range. We'll see what they decide on. They will go for the 53-yarder. So a big, I don't know about Kyle Borger's ability. We'll see if he can do it. If Tim Bencher can, why can't he? It's going. It's barely good enough. There almost wasn't enough distance on it. Obviously at the very edge of Kyle Borger's ability, but the kick is good. And the deficit, again, for seemingly the 90th time this game, reduced to 3. Trash Pandas leading 30-27 here in the final quarter of play. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Kyle Borger to kick. Chip cord ripper. Back at the 1 yard line. He has no blockers in front, so he's going to get tackled down at around the 17, 18 yard line. A very well-placed kick there by the Rollers kicker to put it where the blockers were not. And now it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Trash Pandas at the 19. Bonbon and Coat Rack behind Gong Show, who steps back to throw. Interception by Will Arnett, who gets it to the 20. Nate Arnett, sorry. Playing on the inside of Chip Cord Ripper, catches the bullet pass and runs it back. A game-breaking interception as the Rollers are now almost at the Trash Pandas 19-yard line. This is huge. Jeff Forshot, no one in the backfield. Audibles, it's a handoff to August Half-Price, who audibled from the line of scrimmage to a running back position to receive a handoff. And a great run there by August Half-Price is going to get it inside the 15. They're at the Trash Pandas 13-yard line. 2nd and 4. It's another handoff to Garrett Ritzer, who gets it to the 2. That's going to be 1st down Rollers. They have 4 tries to make it 2 yards. Do the Trash Pandas have a way of maintaining their 3-point lead? Or are the Rollers going to break on through to the underside? Garrett Ritzer ready to rush in. He gets the handoff. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, God, my tongue is twisted. Either way, punches it into the end zone for his first touchdown of the day. And the Rollers celebrating as they finally go ahead, leading this game here in the 4th. And this is huge because barring the extra point, or pending the extra point, sorry, the Rollers will go ahead 4. The kick is good. So now that forces the Trash Pandas to respond with a touchdown of their own if they wish to go ahead once again. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left in the final quarter of play. The Rollers trying to defend their 2nd place spot in the division. The Trash Pandas looking to keep their Cinderella season alive. The Trash Pandas need this win to keep control of their own destiny. And the Rollers looking to close the book on this play. Now it looks like it's Stephen Benchward II going to make a play. He's going to, receiving the kickoff, sorry. Almost making it to the 30. The ball will be spotted. Let's call that the 29-yard line. Gong Show with just Ricky Bonbon behind him. 2 tight ends. Bonbon on the counter run. Great blocks. Bonbon is going to get a 9-yard run. No, he shakes off a tackle, but the Rollers converge, stopping it at just 9 yards. What a great run there by the MVP. Ball at the 38. 2nd and inches play. So it was almost a 10-yard run. Doug Gong Show in the shotgun beside Samuel Norris. Samuel Norris takes the handoff. Does this go for a 1st down? That tickled the 1st down line marker. We'll see where forward progress was marked on that tackle. Great work on the Rollers. And yeah, that's not for a 1st down. Great convergence there by the Rollers run defense as it's now 3rd down for the Trash Pandas, and they need to go a tiny little bit. Samuel Norris is good on the 2nd version, and he's even better, almost making it to the Rollers' 45-yard line on the outside. An amazing run and amazing blocks as the Trash Pandas keep their drive alive. 4 minutes, 27 seconds, and counting left in the final quarter of the game. They're at the Rollers' 47. It's a play-action pass. Throws it deep to God Blair, who has separation. Touchdown, Trash Pandas, as they once again take the lead in this close game here in Hamilton. So the Trash Pandas not at all interested in burning the clock. They immediately throw it to Andy Codplayer with his third touchdown reception of the game. Tim Bencher with the extra point, and they will once again bring this game to a 3-point lead. The Trash Pandas leading 37-34 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the game. The playoff picture of the Over Here division at stake for both teams, as the Kingston Gators continue to reign supreme on the division, 5-1. A loss here for the Rollers makes it very difficult to get back that division championship. Thunderous kick by Bencher, and it's going to be number 17 number 17 Preston Brantmeyer returning the kick. Sorry. I almost said Doug Gongshow. That's number 17 for the Trash Pandas, looking at the wrong notes. The return is going to go to the 24. And now the Rollers. A field goal ties it. A touchdown goes ahead for. Will they burn the clock on the way there? No, Jeff Forshot, lots of time in the pocket, all the time in the world, throws it deep to Camille. Oh my god, it's August Half Price at the 30! Jumping above Terry Shutcrunch. No pressure there from the Trash Pandas. August Half Price one-on-one with one of the best defenders on the Trash Pandas. Makes a Herculean leap up for the ball and comes down with it just outside of the Trash Pandas 30-yard line. And just like that, we've been telewarped to the 31. Forshot, play action pass, throws it to flat, intercepted! Stephen Benchworth, the second of all people, coming up with an interception in this game, and that's the third interception thrown by Jeff Forshot. So the Trash Pandas will maintain their 3-point lead here with 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. They have possession at their own 28. Ricky Bonbon and Carl Kotrak behind. Meet Foreman on the move. The Rollers looking for blood. It's a throw, gets into open space for Meet Foreman for a 4-yard gain. Foreman for 4 yards. And the Rollers not giving up hope yet. This crowd screaming and chanting. Trying to get energy back, try to disrupt the communication of this Trash Pandas offense. Kotrak and Bonbon once again behind Gong Show for this formation. 2nd and 5. At the 28, it's a slow handoff to Bonbon, who gets it past the 30, but no more. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. They need a stop here, do the Rollers. Now the Rollers had 5 forced fumbles in their game against the Shitbirds, a season high across the league. Perhaps a lucky one here. Bonbon has been prone to fumbling in tense situations. 3rd and 3. Gong Show hands it off to Bonbon, gets it over for a 1st down, and he'll get it to the 40. So the Trash Pandas keen on burning clock with a 3-point lead as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes separates the Trash Pandas and the continuation of their miracle season. And now the Rollers look to make the defensive stand of the game to prevent that story from reaching its conclusion. Samuel Norris in to replace Ricky Bonbon. 1st and 10. Oh, it's a fake to the fullback, but that's only going to go for about 2 or 3 yards as the Rollers use their first timeout of the game to preserve game clock. The Trash Pandas need 1st downs to close out this game. The Rollers need run stops. It's once again to Samuel Norris, and this is stopped for a 1-yard loss. Taken down by Yves Charnel. And the Trash Pandas get pushed back to their 39. 50% on 3rd downs of the Trash Pandas, but this one a moderate 3rd and 9. And they're going to continue running at Ricky Bonbon. Is going to get tackled for a 2nd loss in a row. This time, it's by Jacob Wayover. And the Rollers stopping the clock-crunching capabilities of the Trash Pandas running offense, and they force the fourth down to 4th and 11. The Trash Pandas will do everything they can to burn as much clock as possible here. They want to give the ball to the Rollers with as little time on the clock as possible. They can milk this for another 10 seconds. And they need to stick 3 people on Booker Trayton Jr. because if you're a Hamilton fan, that's the one thing you're hoping for. Gary Goodlord muffs the kick, and he has to pick it up inside the 20. That's going to be at the 17 or even 16. Yes, that will be at the 17. The Rollers hungry for a throw, and the Trash Pandas hungry for that walk-off interception, which will come with 1 minute to go in this game. 4-shot, under pressure, throws it, tries to get it to Khalid swim lanes, almost makes the window, to be fair. 2nd down, Rollers. Jeff 4-shot in the shotgun again with Garrett Rinsler. They're going to go for the Booker go home. As Khalid swim lanes is audibled. Trash Pandas switching up their coverage. Trash Pandas only send 3. It's a deep bomb to double-colored Camila Piloni, and it's batted away by Michael Hotz. 3rd down with 51 seconds remaining. A very optimistic throw there by Jeff 4-shot. And the Hail Marys will continue until morale improves. Here's Jeff 4-shot. Is looking at a lot of eyes his way. It's a pass, this time to the halfback. Intercepted by Terry Shutcrunch. It was off the hands of the running back, Darius Peppershaker. And as it was bounced off his hands, in comes sliding in the veteran Trash Panda, Terry Shutcrunch, who just won this game for Toronto. Absolutely incredible. A chorus of boos here from this Hamilton crowd who wanted anything but to see the Toronto Trash Pandas continue their rise from the grave. That's the 2nd knee. And 1 more of those bad boys. And the Trash Pandas will walk off with a 3-point win. So for the Rollers, they will maintain their 2nd place spot in the division on tiebreakers. But other than point differential, these 2 teams here today are neck and neck in the division for that final playoff spot, with both teams only having 2 games left to play each. It is going to be don't miss football action here in the Totally Normal Football League. As Doug Gongshow wins a 3rd straight for the Trash Pandas. And that's going to end the game. The Toronto Trash Pandas win 37-34 as they split their series against the Rollers. And it's all shaking up to be a chaotic end of the season for the Over Here division. Let's go quickly to the stats. We are running behind on time. Doug Gongshow, 117.1, throwing for 345 yards with only a singular interception with 4 touchdown passes. Jeff 4-shot, way more shaky. 4 interceptions with 2 touchdown throws, but throwing for 320. With Doug Gongshow with only 48% completion rate. Jeff 4-shot with only 38. He was making a lot of throws to double-covered Rollers, and that's never a recipe for success. We'll go to rushing here. Ricky Bonbon, of course, the leader for rushing with 57 yards this game, but Booker Trayton Jr. not too far behind, 17 behind, with 40 yards rushing on only 4 attempts, with a huge average of 10 yards per carry. For receiving totals, it's going to be Andy Cod player, 4 receptions for 191 yards. And Booker Trayton Jr., 5 receptions for 147. And COD player, 3 touchdowns this game. Holy moly, is he the man to look out for if you're playing against the Trash Pandas. And defensively, your tackles leader is a 5-way tie. Randall Pearson, Brian Berner, Michael Hans, Walter Kiteflyer, and Jeremy Au all making 4 tackles. Walter Kiteflyer and Brendan Legstrong for the Rollers are tied for most TFLs at 2. And only 3 sacks this game, 2 by the Rollers, with Owen Cantwell and Drew Badford getting to the quarterback, and Davey Hopper getting to Jeff Forshaw early. And interceptions, Michael Hotz adds 2 more interceptions to his mammoth season total. And Stephen Benchworth II also getting an interception. And Terry Shutcrunch with the walk-off. Nate Arnett also getting a pivotal interception. That was really cool. And, yeah, pass deflections goes to Mel Poopsie with 4.